All right, Sisters and Zatima fans. Now we have our first look, behind the scenes of Little Roman, aka Michael, and his on screen daddy, Zach. Now, I know some people are still on the fence about the whole wait a minute, that DNA test was rigged. Now, look, I've said this countless times. I wouldn't mind myself if, an official DNA test was done without any kind of shady, behind the back tactics to take DNA and whatnot. Like, I feel like if nothing else, the only way to please fans would be for the DNA test results to say that, little man isn't Zach's kid. I feel like that's the only way to appease the masses. But I've never had a problem with Zach having a child because I've always said that, in shows and movies and books, when a character changes their life around, especially if they've been doing foul for most of their life, that doesn't automatically erase all the things they've done in the past. Candace on the Haves and the Have-Nots, for some reason, Tyler wrote it where, oh, it looked like she was going to get a happy ending. She would become First Lady, have a new life with Charles after losing her son, regardless of how many people she screwed over in her life, not to mention those she either murdered directly or indirectly through her actions. And when it comes to Zach, I'm like, yo, this man was sleeping around all across. I'm just going to say the state of Georgia, bump just Atlanta. But the fact that he has a child from this, it makes sense. Yes, he's made a financial come up. He's moved on since his previous relationship. But that doesn't make things just go away. Case in point, his family. But now he has a son, and if I remember correctly, 3 years old. And we get some behind the scenes pics, and it looks like little man like stunned, like, yo, I'm here to stay. I'm Zach's son. Get used to it. It is pretty cool. DeVal looks like a cool TV dad, but then again, he has 4 sons in real life. So this, I don't even call it acting. This is DeVal from experience, of all of his sons. So it looks like they're having a good time on set. And look, if I'm getting the right vibe from the photo, it's almost like DeVal is trying to show him to pose the same way he is, but he's looking down, he's a little distracted right now. But in any case, we also get some behind the scenes pics of Fatima, Zach holding his son and Fatima or Crystal, and it looks like there's a moment where she's getting him to play with her, I think the engagement ring or something on her fingers. That was pretty cute. So this is cool. We get some behind the scenes, look at the newbie on set who is set to be a very important character. At this point, we've only seen him in, 2 episodes of Sistas. Heather and him showed up at the very end of an episode leading into the next episode. And then he's appeared in 1 episode of Zatima, season 1, when Heather came over to the house. Yeah, so I think that's it. But, he is going to be in Sister season 6. I don't know if he's going to be in Zatima season 2. But regardless, it's just cool to see, at least somebody on the show having a kid. Nathan has 2 children. But, in terms major characters in both Sisters and Zatima, hell, if I remember correctly, we have never seen Gary and Jasmine's children. Remember in Sister Season 1 when it was established they have multiple children and a son with special needs, but then at some point during Season 3, it's only mentioned that he has an autistic son. And I'm like, but what about the other kids? Hell, what about the kids that Aaron had with Fawn, even though technically those weren't his kids? Never saw them. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright, well that's all I have for this video. Like and subscribe, follow me on social media, and I will catch you in the next one.